The initial illusion of freedom. At first, she will feel free. She will believe that walking away was the right choice. She may convince herself that life will go on, unchanged, perhaps even better than before. The world will seem open, full of new possibilities, and she will carry the illusion that nothing significant has been lost. But this illusion is temporary. It is built on the assumption that you, like many others, will linger in the past, that you will chase after what has left. She expects to see signs of your suffering, your regret, your desperation to reclaim what was lost. But when days turn into weeks and silence remains, something inside her shifts. Doubt begins to creep in. She starts to wonder why you haven't reached out, why there are no messages, no calls, no attempts to pull her back into your life. The absence of your reaction is unsettling. She does not yet realize it, but this silence will become the loudest thing she hears. Second, the power of indifference. Most men, when faced with loss, react emotionally. They beg, they plead, they try to prove their worth by proving that they are missed. They allow their emotions to dictate their actions, hoping that by showing pain, they will inspire guilt, regret, or even a second chance. But you are not most men. A Stoic man does not chase what has left. He understands that nothing in life is truly his. Not love, not people, not even time itself. He accepts reality as it is, not as he wishes it to be. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the lesson she will learn too late, because instead of seeing you suffer, she sees you standing firm. You do not seek revenge. You do not dwell in sadness. You do not allow your emotions to rule you. And this is what will break her, not because you hurt her, not because you retaliated, but because you did nothing at all. Third, the weight of regret. At first, regret comes in whispers. She will dismiss it, pushing the thought away, telling herself she made the right decision. But then, the quiet moments will come. Late at night, when distractions fade, when the noise of the world settles, she will feel the emptiness. She will think about what she lost, not just a man, but a presence. She will remember how you stood by her, steady and unwavering, how you did not break under pressure, how you navigated life with clarity, purpose, and discipline. She will begin to compare, and the comparison will not be in her favor. She will look at the men around her, and she will notice the difference. They react impulsively. They lack control over their emotions. They seek validation in ways you never did. And she will begin to ask herself a question she cannot escape. Did I let go of something rare? Fourth, the loss of a strong man. What she lost was not just a relationship, it was a force of stability. A man who does not beg, who does not plead, who does not crumble under the weight of emotions. A man who can love without being consumed, who can care without losing himself. She lost a man who lived by principles, not impulses. A man who remained calm in chaos, who did not let external events dictate his inner peace. Epictetus once said, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." And her suffering will not come from your actions, but from the realization that she misunderstood what she had. She thought love was about attention, about emotional reactions, about proving feelings through desperate actions. But now she sees love, in its strongest form, is presence. And when that presence is gone, it leaves a void that no one else can fill. Fifth, she cannot replace you. She will try to move on. She will surround herself with distractions, seek comfort in others, and convince herself that she is fine. But something will always be missing. At first, it will be a feeling, an unshakable sense that something is lacking. She may not be able to define it immediately, but it will persist. A quiet emptiness, a space that was once occupied by something solid, something unmovable. Then, As time passes, she will recognize the difference. The men she meets will not have the same depth. They will lack the quiet strength, the self-control, the discipline that made you different. She will notice their emotional volatility, their need for external validation, their inability to stand firm in their own decisions. And slowly, she will come to a painful realization: not every man is replaceable, and the ones who are were never truly strong. Sixth moment, she wants to return. There will come a moment when she thinks about reaching out. Her pride will fight against it, but the thought will return again and again. She will type messages and delete them. She will check your social media, searching for signs that you still think about her. But deep down, she already knows the truth. You do not return to the past. You do not hold on to what has left. Because a Stoic man understands that life moves in one direction, forward. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." And you do not waste time dwelling on what was. She will see this, and it will confirm what she already fears. You have moved on. And not because you stopped caring, but because you are a man who refuses to be ruled by the past. The final realization. There is nothing more painful than understanding a lesson too late. And she will come to understand with full clarity that she did not just lose a man. She lost a rare kind of man, a man who did not need her, a man who was whole on his own, a man who, when the time came, let go, not out of weakness, not out of anger, but out of understanding. And she will know that she did not lose you. She lost herself when she let you go. The path forward: strength, growth, and mastery. A man who knows his worth does not chase. He does not beg for what has left. He moves forward. He builds himself. He remains disciplined, because his value is not determined by who stays or who leaves. His value is in his mastery over himself. So if you find yourself in this position, remember this: she may look back, she may regret, she may wish she had chosen differently, but by then you will be too far ahead to notice.